Well, there's the library across the street. Alrighty, I'm going to put some, replace the older outlets here in the waiting room at the dentist office, and we're going to have all nice matching outlets and good grabbing plugs. Some of them are kind of worn and they don't hold the plugs. Here in the country I was born in, we use 14 American wire gauge on 15 amps, 12 American wire gauge on 20 amps. Black is live, white is neutral, the beer, the green is the ground. Red and blue are also live colors. However, you may find white live in a 110, 120 volt switch loop or in a 220, 240 volt circuit where the appliance does not require a neutral. It's nice to see they're made here in the country I was born in. So this outlet is all painted over, so we're going to put a nice new one in here. Okay, so I want to show you something that's not code here. You can see they put two wires around one screw. See, they put two wires around one screw. That is not code. So we're going to take the screw right out of here. We'll have to backstab one of these wires. So we'll just take our screw right out. See how they had two wires under that one screw? That's not code. Well, I saw a major violation right in this first one here. There's our three black wires. Again, they have two wires under one screw. And as I take this out, you'll see how there's two wires under this one screw. And again, you can see there's two wires there, and that were under one screw, which is not code. And we have one ground wire here. And it wasn't very good connection there, so we'll take that off. Okay, so we'll start with our ground wire first here. So they did a very bad job hooking this up. They put two wires around one screw, which you're never supposed to do.
don't know.
Okay, so we have our ground wire around our green screw here. There we go. And we'll put 2 white wires, one on each screw here. There's not enough room in this box to pigtail because it's fairly shallow. I'll put that one in the hole. Close. You always put your wire around the screw, the direction your screw turns. Okay, so we'll do what's called a backstab for this white wire here. I'm going to straighten our wire out. And on the back of an outlet, you'll see a strip gauge. So we're going to cut our wire to the length they want on the strip gauge here. Okay, so there's our strip gauge right there. And we'll cut it about right here. Let's check that with our gauge. Where is it? That's the length we want. So we'll do a back stab on this hole right here. I'll use my pliers and I'll push it in. Make sure we get the insulation up butted to the plastic there like that. Okay, we'll bring it around this way. Now we'll keep our ground wire down on the bottom here. And we'll backstab one of these here. We'll put this one in the back. If there was a deeper box, I would do the pigtailing, but the box is kind of shallow, so I'll cut this a little bit here to our strip length. We'll stick it in our hole right here. And just push it in, make sure insulation goes up to the, butted up to the plastic there. And we'll put these 2 black wires on our brass screw. Make sure it's tight and our copper doesn't go back behind this blue here. Maui is in Hawaii. I wonder what Make sure you get your copper under the screw head all the way around. Okay, so we're going to keep our ground wire to the back here. I'll keep it down at the bottom. I'm just going to make sure our holdits are in there nice and tight. That one's tight, this one's tight. And we'll just nice and tight. Now we'll go down and do our next one. Here in the country I was born in, our outlets are polarized, so you have a silver screw where your white wire goes. That's the wider slot. The black or red or blue go on that brass screw, and that's the narrow slot, and the ground always goes on that green screw. So let's go to our next one. And this outlet is all painted. I'll just verify that it's off. Oh, look at the sloppy job they did putting that ground wire around the green screw. Okay. Your painting is looking very nice.
Thank you. It's hard to do this molding, but you just gotta take your time.
Mm-hmm.
hours at your job?
I work 8 to 3.
That's a nice. Do you walk to work?
No, I ride my bike.
Even when it's snowing?
Yes. But today would have been too bad to go to work.
Would there be somebody to give you a ride?
No.
You would have walked?
What?
You would have walked?
No, I would have. I'm glad they closed, so I was able to have off. So I can do something fun like doing this. No, I'll shorten these up a little bit here. Okay, you always put your wires around the screw, the direction your screw turns. Make sure our copper is under the screw head all the way around and our wires are tight. Okay, we'll come down this way. Get our blacks. Do you want to go over to that spaghetti dinner?
I don't know, I was thinking about that, but I may just pass on that tonight.
Oh, okay. It's the last Monday of every month.
Okay, you can remind me
Alrighty.
if you think about it.
Yeah. And there's the black. We go. Our insulation's not pinched. Our wires are around the screws. The direction our screw turns. We'll keep our ground wire down the bottom here. On your screw gun, do you have the Phillips driver for it?
Sure. Did you bring it up?
No, I didn't.
Where is it?
Oh, it's in the cellar in front of the breaker box.
By the breaker box?
Yeah.
Get it?
Yes, if you don't mind. nice and tight. Okay, we have down here a vintage, a real old outlet that we took out, and we're going to terminate the wires here. And what we'll use is an orange wire cap. Just cap it off here like this. Sorry. We'll cut the end off here. Just cap it off in case it gets hooked up again. Okay, so we'll put our wire nuts facing up here. So that way we don't have to worry about them coming off. And we can put a blank cover on it. And it's nice to give you an extra screw. Yeah, this white cover looks good on the white woodwork here.
Oh, good. Almost blends it right in, doesn't it?
Yeah. And we'll take this outlet out here and we'll put our new one in. Did you want to put matching switches up there on the top? Or, oh no, those are matching up there. They are ivory. Now this outlet we found worked.
I don't think so. Not that one.
No, I think I tried it and it did work.
Does it work?
Yeah. I think it is. It does. Because there was new wire behind it.
This one?
Yeah.
You have your tester, right?
Well, it's off right now.
Oh, okay.
I see the dentist over at Burn Dairy quite often. I say hi to him.
Oh, really?
Hmm.
The one from here?
Yeah.
Oh, back when?
Yeah.
Is he older?
I would say he's probably about 50.
Okay.
Are we getting more done than you thought would happen?
Yeah, I didn't even, just, yeah, you're fast. What's hard is when you have somebody working on stuff and they get frustrated and start swearing, and
Yeah.
I can't deal with that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just saying not your regular contractors or anything, but just
No, I've heard regular contractors.
do that too.
Yeah.
They don't need to come to my house.
No.
That just makes me nervous.
Yeah. But sometimes if something goes wrong and you can't fix it, it can't be fixed, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And then they lose money.
Mm-hmm.
And all the cussing and taking God's name in vain doesn't help anything.
No.
And maybe even getting mad at your help, their hired help doesn't help either.
No. It's demeaning.
It's what?
It's demeaning.
Yeah. So how often do you talk to Lynn Morey's daughter?
Oh, I see her every day.
Oh, okay. She's a very nice girl, I think.
Mm-hmm.
There you go. All right, so we'll get this back into our box. We'll get a screw in here. Make sure our ground wires down away from everything here. And I'll finish it by hand so I don't strip the holes out. Okay, I'm going to come over to that one on the floor there.
It's right here. Stop.
Okay, so.
Stopped.
Or I'll just go over to the other one and come back to that one when we get down the other way.
It's okay, let me just go right to here,
Okay.
because then that way it won't be wet.
Okay, now this is an older outlet. This one's probably like maybe 30 years old. The other ones are only like 5 years old. Not being able to find stuff is the most annoying thing.
Oh, yeah.
Let's see what's in this one. Yep, this has no wire behind it. Oh, look at all the bare copper they left behind there. I'll just make new end strips here. I'm going to look and see if there's a ground wire. No ground wire, so what we'll do is we'll cap this off and put a blank cover on it. Because there's no ground in it. Strip a little off our ends here. Cap this off. Hold our wire in so our cap stays up. Just so it doesn't fall off if it loosens up. Put our blank cover on. Is that yours? I hear a phone. The paint smells good.
Smells good.
Fresh, yeah.
This is like the best paint.
Oh, what kind is it?
Oh, advanced, I bet you more, and just a 16-hour turnaround time. You can't go over it until, you gotta let it dry.
Mm-hmm. So this outlet is 2-prong with a T-slot on both sides. I'm gonna guess this is probably 30 years old about. I'll save it as a collector's item. Okay. Well, the milk will be good.
I got creamer.
Oh, okay, that'll be good. But oh, I forgot the power's off for the coffee maker.
Oh, yeah.
But after the outlets are done, well, I charge my phone up again a little bit more to do the light and the switches. So I only have 2 more after this one, and the next one's going to be a real good one. We're showing the ground wire touching the neutral. And I wonder if Snyder is the one that did the wiring up here.
Oh.
Because it definitely wasn't code the way he put 2 wires on 1 screw. Oh, this is a different brand of outlet. Oh, that wire's not under the screw head all the way around. That's not too good. Do you know anything about adoption?
What about it?
If somebody is adopted, do they usually get to see their birth parents or not?
I guess it's kind of probably written, like, depends on, like, who adopted them and if they will allow it.
Uh-huh.
But sometimes, like, the parent surrenders their rights to the child,
Mm-hmm.
and they work with the adoptive parents, and they might say that, you could send, 1 picture a year and 1 letter, that kind of thing.
Oh.
But this depends on, what maybe some adoptive parents wouldn't mind, if.
Mm-hmm. Another one is, let's say somebody adopts a child from overseas and brings it into the United States. Now with Trump, can he have them all deported?
Oh, I don't know. I don't think so. I don't think so. I think once they're legally adopted, they can't do that.
But if they're not, if they're citizens of the country they were born in,
Well, I don't think that they would be if they were adopted.
oh, they wouldn't be.
Right.
Because sometimes, like people in the military will adopt a child overseas. Like there's a guy on YouTube that was born in Germany and adopted by U.S. citizens, and he says it's inhumane adopting a child from over there because you're taking them from their natural habitat.
Oh,
Would you like to see that video?
no.
I thought it was pretty interesting.
Makes sense though, right?
Yeah.
Unless, I mean, unless their habitat is, I mean, really bad, I mean, why would they want to be there, you know?
Mm-hmm. Now the German culture is a lot different than ours.
Oh, it's Germany?
Yeah, the one from Germany.
Oh,
That's what this video was about, a guy that was born in Germany and adopted by U.S. citizens, and he says it's violating human rights, taking somebody out of their natural country that they were born in. Does it make sense, though?
yeah, I mean, it could be a theory.
Mm-hmm.
Dang, I'm good.
Keep our ground wire down the bottom here. We'll finish it by hand so we don't strip our holes out. Do you know what time it is?
2:53.
Okay. So now is the time I'd be picking up at my regular job, getting ready to go home. Okay, now we have a real good one to look at coming up here.
Those blended really nice.
Nice, good. Now what you're going to see on this one is how the ground wire is touching the neutral wire, which is not good here.
A little chilly.
Okay, see how that ground wire was touching up on the white wires there? And also they have two wires around one screw here again. So we'll just take all these wires off of here. Hey, that one wasn't even tightened. take these screws right out of here. So you can see how they had 2 wires on 1 screw there, and that wasn't even a good loop right there. And again, it's just too shallow of a box. Oh wow, look at this one here. The loop is way down there, and the wire's not even making good contact under there, and the insulation is caught under that screw. And that screw wasn't tight. So we'll pick our 2 to backstab. So we'll do our blacks first. So we'll make sure our wire's nice and flat here before we backstab it. We'll open these loops up to put on our screws. And I think we'll backstab this white wire here, because that's the easiest one to straighten. So we'll cut them to the length we need here. We'll look at our strip gauge. I'll take a little off of this one. That's what we want. We'll look at this one here. How much we need to take off of this one? Just a tiny little smidgen. Okay, so we'll backstab our black one. We put it in the hole right there and just make sure it goes in all the way. Make sure our insulation gets butted up to the plastic there. Put our 2 black wires around our brass colored screws here. I like how that breaker box came out.
Yes, me too.
Make sure it's nice and tight. Put our other black one over here. Sure it's nice and tight. Then we'll bring it around this way to get our white wires. And we'll backstab into this hole. Make sure it's somewhere insulation is butted up tight. There are 2 white wires up here on our silver screws. Okay, so I'm going to make sure our ground wire stays down here on the bottom. Now, if these boxes were deeper, I would pigtail instead of backstabbing, but it's too shallow to get the wire nuts in the box, so. Okay, our copper is under the screw head all the way around. Okay, so I'm going to make sure this black one is in all the way. There it is, it's in all the way here, and we're keeping our ground wire down here at the bottom. By hand so I don't strip my bowls out. Make sure my ground wire popped up and I don't want it there. So I need to loosen it. See how it came up here? So I'm going to just push it back down. sound wires down away from our terminals now. And we'll tighten it by hand so we don't strip our holes out. Now we'll go to our last one. Actually a retreat, because it's a treat that I had before. You know what? My teacher in third grade asked me to come up to the chalkboard and write a sentence. Mm-hmm. So I wrote L-I-F-E, life. Mm-hmm. And she told me it's not a sentence, that is a word. And I stomped my foot and said, it's a sentence. Do you know how I know it's a sentence?
How?
I know somebody that's serving one.
Okay. We got a visitor.
Who?
A spider.
Oh.
A biter.
Mm-hmm.
You must have crawled out of one of these little holes that you're opening up.
Oh.
That's wet a little bit there, so.
Okay, over here?
Yeah.
I thought this was an end one.
Well, I mean, it might be dry, but I just did some of it.
Oh, down low or on the whole mopboard?
On the top.
Oh, okay, I'm not near the top.
Serving.
Now another thing is my teacher told me what comes at the end of a sentence. Mm-hmm. I told her parole is at the end of a sentence.
You didn't really do that.
Yes, I did.
You did?
Yes.
What'd she say?
She liked it. She thought it was pretty funny.
Used to live in Camden.
Oh, where in Camden?
Oh, I don't know, 23rd or some street.
Oh, there's 3rd Street, you mean? Because there's goes up to 6th Street.
Maybe it was 3rd Street.
Do you remember the number?
Nope. Her last name was Rude.
Oh, an eye doctor was up there. Her name was Rude.
Really?
Yeah. Was that your mom?
No, R-O-O-D.
Yeah.
No.
But she wasn't rude, though. She was polite, wasn't she?
She was very polite.
I would have named... I wonder if there is a last name polite, like there's a last name rude.
Like R-U-D-E?
No.
R-O-O-D.
R-O-O-D.
Yeah.
That is a last name?
Yeah, that's my maiden name. My mother's maiden name.
Oh. No, it seems like it'd be interesting if there was a name Polite also.
Hi, this is Polite Rude.
No, a whole like a Jennifer Polite and a Jennifer Rude.
I know. You just go around leaving messes everywhere, Dave.
Yeah, when I get done, I usually pick them up.
I'm just picking on you.
I know. That's what I would do if I...
Can you believe it's still snowing?
Yeah, but the warning, I think, is over now.
Oh no.
When I go up to the hospital, they handed me this paper saying these are my rights.
Yeah.
Did they ever tell you these are your rights?
Yeah.
You know what? You should say, aren't you supposed to read me my rights?
They just want you to sign your rights away.
Yeah. There we go. So Dr. Rude was the eye doctor up on Main Street, up by the post office.
Huh, no, my grandmother wasn't a doctor.
Here we go. Okay, there we go. I'll make sure our ground wire stays down on the bottom here. And we'll just finish this by hand. Make sure our ground wire stayed down away from everything. When you tighten it by hand, that just make sure you don't strip your holes out. And we are set.